just now the commencement ceremonies for the class of 2014 Wallenpaupack Area School District will be commencing in approximately 4 minutes.
members of our class. From last week, when a student got up early to tutor a friend before critical final exams, to a few weeks ago, when one of our competitors ate a donut off of a teammate's shoe just to get his senior class some more points in the race towards the class cup. The class of 2014 has been called, and I quote, one of the most intelligent and athletic classes to walk through Wallenpaupack. Our ownership of the school's class cup since its origination is a testament to our athleticism, and there is no denying that seniors' enrollment in Ivy League and other top-notch institutions is something that puts us above the rest. We have provided countless leaders from nearly every aspect of Wallenpaupack area high school due to our classmates' diverse interests in music, art, theater, food, healthcare, automotive technology, building trades, computer sciences, childcare, foreign languages, and many other curricular and co-curricular activities. As great as our class is, we really couldn't have accomplished many of our things without our coaches, administrators, teachers, school officers, school board, or community in general. This morning, all of us became benefactors of over $500,000 raised by local organizations. This generosity, however, is nothing compared to the generosity of our parents and caregivers who have dedicated the past 18 years to loving and nurturing us, even when we didn't necessarily deserve their kindness or affection. To all these people, I say thank you on behalf of the class of 2014. We must also take the time tonight to acknowledge our classmates who cannot be with us, Jacob Daniels and Corey Dunster-Monitor. No matter how much time passes, we will always value our friendships and memories with these students, and we will regard them as members of our family. At this time, I ask that you all please take a moment of silence to honor Jake and Corey. Thank you. So now I'd like to close this up by saying thank you to everyone who has joined us to celebrate our graduation, and by congratulating the class of 2014 for all accomplishments in the past few years, and by wishing you all good luck in your future endeavors. Without further ado, I welcome our special guest, Mr. John Spall, who is both our school board's president and a member of the original class of Wallenpaupack in 1964. Thank you all for your time, and I love you all. And let's give a big round of applause for our guest.
I'd like to welcome everyone this evening to this very special evening, as a matter of fact, especially the class of 2014. We met earlier today, and as you heard, there were many awards that were given today, some very nice scholarships to the students of this class who will go on and further their education. And we're all very proud of the community for supporting this class and the classes that have preceded them all the way back to 1964. For those of you who have had the opportunity to read the Wednesday, July 14, 2014 edition of the News Eagle, Caitlin Becker, the managing editor, provided an incredibly accurate and wonderful history of Wallenpaupack area school district. For those of you who do not have the opportunity, I will tell you tonight does mark the anniversary of the 50th graduating class. The custom of graduation is for the past president, Raquel was just here, the valedictorian and the salutatorian received me. In that case, I'm not one of those three. So it's a very special honor to be here tonight as a guest speaker. One of the qualifications, besides being a member of the class of 1964, by the way, was you still had to be breathing. As Raquel mentioned, I am also the president of the school board. I've been on the school board here for 25 years, and I've been the president for the last 10. It's been an honor, and it's been a privilege to do that. I'm very proud to be a class member of 1964 and graduate of this school. It means a lot to me, and sometimes I remember a teacher of ours who just recently retired, Mel Vogler, often said she bled purple. Well, you know, purple's not a bad color, so we'll have to live with that, I guess. In February of 1964, the school was occupied by the students of Wallenpaupack and Southern Wayne school districts. As a result of the consolidation plan, it had been 5 years in the making, so it took a while for all this to come together. It didn't happen overnight. The merger brought together two rival schools, first few weeks, brought about some awkward moments, but made out after the initial shock, friendships were made, and a newfound respect was formed for the school and what it represented. The initial budget was something less than $1.5 million. Today, our budget exceeds $65 million. The faculty at that time was approximately 60. We now have 314 on our faculty. The senior class of 1964 was 92. Our largest class that graduated has been 360. And approximately 9,555 students have received Wallenpaupack diplomas. The current school district covers 358 square miles and is located in both Wayne and Pike counties. In the state of Pennsylvania, there are 501 school districts, with Wallenpaupack has continually been rated amongst the best in surveys taken by the Scranton Times, the local newspaper. Interestingly enough, Wallenpaupack today ranks 486 lowest out of the 501 school districts in taxation. The school district has been fortunate to have had outstanding superintendents who have guided the district both in times of growth and new construction in the form of the North Intermediate School, the North Elementary School, the North Primary School, the South School, and the many expansions of the high school, as well as being able to provide expanded opportunities for the students in the curriculum, sports, theater arts, and vocational programs. In addition, the mission of both the past and present have served the school district not only to educate the students, but to open the school to the community. And this has been accomplished with the adult community education programs, the various community events that are conducted in or on the school campus, and the ability to take college courses within the school. In May of 1964, when the school was officially dedicated, Roger M. Blau gave the keynote address. At that time, Mr. Blau was the chairman of the United States Steel Corporation, and before achieving that very important position, he had been a teacher and principal at the former Hawley High School. In his address, he focused on the changing world and what changes would mean to students and to the education system. Today, 50 years later, I could say the same thing. The changing education environment, because of technology, advanced teaching skills, and more opportunities for students are an everyday occurrence. Mr. Blau referred to this school as a splendid new center of learning. His statement was accurate then, and it is even more accurate today. Many things have contributed to the success of Wallenpaupack over the years. Highly skilled teachers, support staff, both past and present, tremendous academic programs and facilities, dedicated school board members, and strong leadership. During the past 25 years, former Superintendent Thomas Pfeiffer and Michael Silsby, our current superintendent, have provided the skill and guidance necessary to keep the school at the high standard under which it operates today. Lastly, our community has always supported the school, and for that, you should not only share in its success, but you should also share in the pride and knowing that you are among the best in your support of the school district. A very intelligent man once said that the most important profession in the world is parenting, and the second is teaching. So Wallenpaupack, again, has the best of both. Superintendent Silsby said I have to conclude by saying something inspiring, so on this, the 50th anniversary of the school, I have a proposal. I said to Mr. Silsby, it's not what your country can do for you, but what we can do for your country. Superintendent Silsby said, I think some nice, that's very nice, he said, but I think some president by the name of John F. Kennedy already said that, was many years ago, and I think you ought to make a different statement. So I thought a little bit, and I said, you know, here's one for the class of 2014. You may be better than the rest, but you are not a success until you have made the effort to become the best you can be. So if you follow that, hopefully you'll have an inspiring message that you leave here with tonight. I'm sure there will be others. In closing, I would like to thank all present tonight, both the school board members, the administrators, staff, parents, and community members in the class of 2014 for contributing to what I believe is the finest school district in the state of Pennsylvania. Thank you very much.
He's driving there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And hello, class of 2014. I'm Ben Gendelman. But I know you all already know that. So I'm not saying this for you. I'm saying it for your parents, your grandparents, family, friends. That one uncle you weren't sure about inviting, but your parents insisted on it anyway. But hey, no offense to him, because it's Father's Day weekend. So let's give it up for all the dads out there, including that uncle. That's serious. So here we are, class of 2014. What an accomplishment. We finally finished the easiest part of life. And it only took us 12 years. Not bad timing. No, graduating from high school is an accomplishment, and you should all be proud of yourselves. And parents, you should be proud of your kids. I remember my first day here in Wallenpaupack in 4th grade. I was sitting next to my friend, Nick Denniston, coloring in a picture of Abraham Lincoln. And today, I'm sitting next to my friend, Nick Denniston, on graduation, our last day of school. More than 8 years have gone by, and the only thing that's changed is we're not coloring in a picture of Abraham Lincoln. But there are some Wallenpaupack memories that I will always hold very dear. Playing guitar in the middle school jazz band with Mr. Rusnak, the amazing Mr. Rusnak, who unfortunately couldn't be here today because he's in Delaware. But he does hold a very special place in my heart. Joining the wrestling team and earning the nickname Ben the Finger Gendelman. I don't know what's on your mind, but to dispel any doubts, I broke a kid's finger, and then I broke mine. I'll always remember my amazing football career here at Wallenpaupack, particularly when I ran 40 yards, according to the newspaper, during sophomore year, even though I wasn't on the team. However, two activities that I will always remember fondly are Scholastic Team and Mock Trial. I don't know which one I enjoyed more, so currently my career choices consist of either lawyer or Jeopardy contestant. Now, as protocol dictates, I must proceed to the anecdotal phase of my speech, which I'd like to start with a poem. I think you'll find that this excerpt bears the same sentimental value in my heart as it does in all of yours. All in all, I learned a lesson from it, though. You never see it coming. You just get to see it go. Now, many of you may recognize this. Many of you may recognize this as a passage by one of my favorites, the esteemed poet and philosopher Drake. But for those of you who didn't, let me try to help you out. All in all, I learned a lesson from it though. You never see it coming, you get to see it go. But I digress. For those of you wondering why I use this quote, well, life is full of lessons to be learned. I can tell you many stories in which I've learned lessons. But for your sake, I'll tell you one today, and if you want any more, you're going to have to see me after the speech. So a little while ago, I was driving home from a place I visited for the first time in my life. My gas tank was almost empty, and my phone was dead. So I decided to use the GPS to find the nearest gas station. Unfortunately, the GPS can tell you almost anything about a location, except whether the gas station is open or not. It was closed. So here I am, in the middle of the woods, my car sitting, the night approaching, and my gas tank depleted. I decided to use the old method and ask for directions. So after driving for a few miles, I finally found a house that had lights on and didn't remind me of something from a horror movie. Sure enough, I pull in the driveway, walk up the steps, and find a really scary guy who comes to the door with a huge plate of hot dogs. Minus the buns. I don't know why, but I decided it might just be a better idea to keep driving. So to make a long story short, I met a few other people along my journey. Some who couldn't help me, some who needed help themselves, and some, finally, who were able to steer me in the right direction. After a little more than an hour of anger, loneliness, confusion, and worst of all, terrible songs on the radio, I was finally able to find a gas station and to find my way home. Now, my initial reaction to the events of that night involved being angry at myself for doing such seemingly stupid things. But after I thought about it for a little while, I realized that in retrospect, it might not have been such a bad thing that I got lost. I say this because I acquired experience, and next time I won't be nervous about taking an unfamiliar road. This simply applies to life as well. I realized that if you want to be the next Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, Dr. Starnes, these are the best principles ever. Then you have to be ready to take an unfamiliar road, and you have to be ready to change your destination along the way. Set your goals high. Because if you're always driving on the same roads, you're always going to stay in the same area. Your dreams are just dreams, unless you're willing to take a risk and turn them into reality. So as my speech comes to a close, I'd like to take this moment to extend my gratitude. First of all, thank you to the school board and administration for allowing me to speak on this wonderful occasion. It's both an honor and a privilege. And thank you for the much appreciated snowies. Give it up for the school board, everybody. Next, thank you to the faculty, the security, the janitors, the lunch ladies. Your service is appreciated and unrelenting, and 2 extra fries really go a long way. I'll miss all my friends in high school who were there for me in times of good and in times of bad. I didn't have a lot of girlfriends in high school, so special thanks to all the ladies in the crowd who were not my girlfriend. It's very possible I'm up here today because of you! A very, very special thank you to all the teachers and guidance counselors of Wallenpaupack, starting from kindergarten up to 12th grade. Doctors save people's lives. Lawyers keep people out of jail, and it just so happens that you do both. So everybody give it up for the teachers. And finally, I want to thank from the bottom of my heart my sister Irene and my parents, Alexander and Laura Gentleman. Irene, you're my best friend and a brilliant girl. Thanks for always being there for me, and I hope that in 2 years you'll be speaking up here. Mom, your kindness and warmth have always made me feel loved. You're such a strong and caring woman, and I'm sorry if I'm making you cry right now, but I'm truly lucky to have you in my life. Pop, you're my greatest role model, and I hope all my success to you. You've always motivated me to try my best in everything I do and to never give up. You're my hero. Thank you all 3 of you, and I love you. Well, class of 2014, congratulations. As Drake also said, we made it! Thank you very much.
spent the last 13 years of our lives laboring up until this point when we suddenly graduate and have to adapt to the real world. Has our schooling even been important? Has it given us the tools we need out there? Peers, friends, classmates, today is the day that we have been waiting for. We've been counting down the days left until this day since the beginning of high school, if not before. And now it's here. What do we do now? We move forward. Even if theoretical physicists disagree, time for us can only go forward. After this ceremony, we'll leave this building forever and move on with our lives. Some of us will go on to secondary education, and some of us will immediately enter the workforce. But I think that we will all be successful in our own ways. Success, as defined by dictionary.com, is the attainment of wealth, position, honors, or the like. But I think the dictionary is wrong. You don't have to make a lot of money or be extremely powerful to be successful. Throughout their lives, all people must find their own personal definition of success. It could mean the accumulation of wealth or power, or it could simply mean the happiness that comes with individual endeavors. I have faith in you all. I believe that each and every member of the Wallenpaupack area high school graduating class of 2014 has the ability and talent to succeed in their own way. Nevertheless, I believe that success cannot come without an education. A high school education is the stepping stone that leads to all other things in life. It is one of the most important things in our lives and in our society. Schooling forms the basis of the life that we begin outside of high school. Everything we will carry with us into the real world has come about through 13 long years. But we are not alone. Many have gone before us and constructed a societal foundation that our generation can further build upon. When we leave this school, we will not be unaccompanied. We will be standing on the shoulders of giants, to quote Isaac Newton. Generation upon generation has come before us, but we will add our own touch to society and carry it forward into the future. So I say, continue learning for the rest of your life, because education never truly ends. Some advice: keep the flame of curiosity and wonderment alive. That is a well from which we scientists draw our nourishment and energy. Through Michio Kaku's words, we hear that for the rest of our lives, we are lifelong learners. No matter how boring things may seem, we have to stay curious, or else we will not have the power or drive to bring our world forth, reaching into the great unknown. For those of you who are pessimists like Draco Malfoy and believe that the Dark Lord of political corruption, economic turmoil, and climate change is approaching, education will be our weapon. To make the world a better place, we must stay informed. Learning from the Greeks, we discover that simply accepting tradition is a downfall. We must push farther. Plato once said, we can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when a man is afraid of the light. Accept the light. Keep learning. We have to recognize that this moment, right now, is a turning point in our lives. Today, we transition from children to adults who can stand on our own. Look to your left. Look to your right. We've all seen each other grow up from young children to responsible adults. This moment is a big change in our lives. We go from the comforting environment that we've been in almost our entire lives to a perplexing world. Appreciate this moment because we will only have one high school graduation. Graduation is an intimidating word that means a lot of things. There is certainly one thing that it does not mean. Graduation does not mean the conclusion of knowledge acquisition. Although this is a turning point, it is not the end. Graduation may signal an end to formal education for some of you, but it cannot mean that you will never learn again. As Joe Carloso says, never stop learning. If you learn one new thing every day, you will overcome 99% of your competition. The end of learning would mean the end of mankind. And whether you're hoping that I stop talking soon so you can just get out of here, or whether you're holding on to each and every moment, our world is changing. It's time to take the next step. Time to keep calm and carry on. Our family and friends are proud of all of us. It is a huge accomplishment to be sitting here tonight after completing 13 years of education. To be cliche and quote Dr. Seuss, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. So go, continue with your life. But I have one last wish. Be happy, have fun, love life, and keep learning. Thank you.
I have the honor of announcing the academic awards for the class of 2014. Receiving academic honors in mathematics, our class of 2014 valedictorian, Benjamin Gendelman. Receiving academic honors in English and science, our 2014 salutatorian, Kayla Askey. Receiving academic honors in allied health, Alexandra Reed. Receiving academic honors in art, Janine Barnes. Receiving academic honors in building trades, Justin Bates. academic honors in communications, Emily Lantier. Receiving academic honors in social studies, Emily Winkler. Receiving academic honors in food service, Amber Sheldon. Receiving academic honors in foreign language, Raquel Galeano. Receiving academic honors in child care services and developments, Samantha Alado. Academic honors in music, Christian Lewis. Receiving academic honors in automotive technology, Andrew Abasado. Receiving academic honors in business computer information technology, Marcus Sobrowski.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me now? Tonight, 280 seniors will receive diplomas. To commemorate this milestone event in their lives, a professional photographer will take their picture as they receive their diploma. A copy of the photo will be given to each family as a gift from the Wallenpaupack Administration. Commencement is an academic ceremony backed by nearly 1,000 years of history and tradition. It is a day of joy and celebration. But the ceremony itself calls for dignity and quiet respect. We are aware that you have attended sports events in this venue where cheering and whistling are appropriate and accepted aspects of these activities. However, noise-making and other disruptive behavior are not acceptable during commencement exercises. Thus, we respectfully request your cooperation in giving this ceremony the respect it deserves and providing an opportunity for all of our graduates to be appropriately recognized. Members of the class of 2014. Raquel Galeano. Ryan Rhodes. Nicholas Denison. Benjamin Gettleman. Kayla Askey. Matthew Honor. Leanna Anolfo. Jessica Barnes. Justin Bates. Heidi Becker. Robin Belmont. Kristen Benez. Danielle Berghoff. Anthony Muselli. Nina Brewer. Savannah Brunette. Joseph Bodnovich. Maria Kuchesi. Luke Camuso. Rachel Chinaki. Natalie Christopher. Emily Sheravino. Leo Sachinsky. Victoria Sizak. Olivia Klaus. Justin Klaus. Destiny Cole. Mackenzie Conrad. Liam Cunningham. Amber D'Alessio. Bradley Day. Benjamin Deach. Christina DiGiampaolo. Kristen Dowd. Kyle Dowling. Sean Duncan. Ryan Egger. Rayanne Earhart. Rebecca Elliott. Annalise Folk. Rebecca Francesconi. Caitlin Gibbs.
You can't hear me?
Robert Goebel. Anthony Guerreri. Matthew Gennard. Evan Haggerty. Adam Haig. Lauren Hammond. Kimberly Hunt. Shane Hansen. Julia Hesling. Christopher Irving. Kimberly Jones. Jacob LaFay. Emily Lanthier. Kelsey Larkins. Nicole Mann. Emily Martone. Matthew McDonald. Thomas McLean. Sarah McPhail. Morgan Miller. Rachel Mertzkevich. Nadia Neary. Shane Oakley. Christopher O'Connor. Emily Pete. Caitlin Pellegrino. Brandon Phillips. Gabrielle Pranzo. Danae Pugh. Michelle Rabi. Caroline Ray. Alexandra Reed. Heather Rice. Marissa Zito. Christina Roy. Amanda Russo. Taylor Rosicki. Marcus Sobrowski. David Schaefer. Olivia Schneider. Devin Schwab. Deborah Scullin. Robert Segala. Amber Sheldon. Madison Simpson. Allison Slate. Danielle Spivak. Jasmine Stevenson. Lynn Tortorella. Alicia Vandenheim. Bailey Vanderhoof. Rachel Van Tine. David Wacker. Emily Brianna Whitten. Sylvester Zarzana. Emily Zielinski. Erica St. Andrew. Leanne Ahern. Samantha Alado. Heriberto Aponte. Andrew Amasado. Crystal Ayers. Alec Babiak. Connor Badou. Caitlin Baker. Amelia Ball. Janine Barnes. Dominic Basilicata. Katie Beal. Keith Belcher. Nicholas Fury. Jamel Blanding. Joshua Bridges. Emily Broadhead. Cody Brown. Joseph Brush. Triana Bonacore. Mark Cable. Stephen Cable. Kyle Cannon. Ollie Casabal. Caitlin Clark. Macy Kaufman. Cheyenne Cole. Ryan Collins. Rose Constantino. Stephen Costa. Madison Cuomo. Walker Day. Hope Decker. Matthew the Christian. Tiffany Demchuk. Donald Denny. Erica Dennison. Julie DeSanti. Albert DeShane. Ariel Dill. Jonathan Doty. Lindsay Eichler. Myra Fahmy. Brendan Farnsworth. Ethan Faulkner. Tyler Ferber. Tabitha Fisher. Damian Flores. Amber Fatuski. Michael Freethy. Sadie Franzi. Lisa Cabela. Michael Galvano. Joseph Gallagher. Ian Gardaby. Dominique Gennaro. Patrick Gilligan. Kayla Gilpin. Corey Goodwin. Danielle Gurditch. Shane Green. Joseph Greger. Matthew Gregory. Luke Brim. Brittany Brimmer. Michael Gunn. Thomas Hamby. Melissa Parkins. Emily Powell. Michael Henry. Gabriella Kubengarten. Jessica Hoppenstedt. Casey Johnson. Taylor Jones. Chelsea Kelly. Hannah Lucas. Devin Knowles. Jack Crayley. Karen Kudlovich. Courtney Laspisa. Mark Lewandowski. Christian Lewis. Tyler Linden. Anthony McConty. Ashley Loomis. William McDonald. Jamie Manza. Alexander Guerrero. Jovan Marshall. Ryan Martin. Nicole Martinez. Nicole Massaro. Jeffrey Mallard. Samantha Maurice. Sharon Morrow. Alexa Mahalik. Shane McCormick. Brian McRae. Dylan McElhaney. Skylar McCain. Zachary Mellon. Jessica Lynn Miller. Christina Mosnet. Stephen Moats. Ryan Mujica Ayala. Brianna Myrick. Tonya Nevia. Francisco Navoa. Maxim Olenikoff. Zachary Olsner. David Ortiz. Richard Palma. Nate Palmer. Sonia Palio. James Panzella. Emily Paparazzo. Felicidad Carrascora. Kelly Perez. Dylan Pereira. Lauren Peterson. Fred Pesci. Eric Phillips. Sal Piazza. Amy Piccolo. Charity Porterfield. Kyle Plunger. Rose Louise Plunger. Luis Quinones. Kyler Ramos. Elizabeth Reber. William Reese. Francisco Reyes. Conrad Richmond. Damian Brin. Teresa Gordy. Kenneth Roman. Ryan Rosenberg. Samuel Rubart. Sean Ryan. Tyler Schaefer. Victoria Schaefer. Sarah Schwartz. Siobhan C. Otero. Benjamin Schreck. James Ciro. Chad Sides. Johnny Sizemore. Daniel Skibber. Rick Smith. Paul Sosha. Tyler Soul. Justin Solani. Kirsten Samarelli. Kira Spencer. Peter Stella. Olivia Sir. Ryan Tarantino. Amanda Taylor. Roberta Tone. Justin Mallows. Brendan Vanderhoof. Kayla Vanderhoof. Samuel Vargas. Kyle Massey. Lillian Velarde. George Rotos. Chance Wallace. James Weiss. Zachary West. Alexander Resort. Neil Grabowski. Robin Williams. Dale Winchester. Zachary Worth. Danielle Wantor. Tyler Warzel. Daniel Zarapa. Alan Zitzelman.